Hello. Morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever it may be for you. I'm always allergic in the mornings nowadays at the moment. All right. We're back. We're back with one of our last few days of working on our jam game here. Oop, here's our little sea monster, our gross little sea monster, which we knocked up yesterday, which we have a bunch more plans to improve today. We're going to add like an up and down kind of wiggle to him. We also might add like a face, like a little eye. Sorry, I had like no allergies when I woke up, and now all of a sudden I go live and I'm like dying. Yeah, so we're gonna implement the like a masking, which I learned how to do. I learned about the masking from the incredible Just Codes. So we're going to take like basically a halfway point. Yeah, we're basically going to break this up into two halves essentially. There'll be an upper half that lets the we're basically going to use the ability of a Node 2D to clip its children. We'll add a couple of frames in the middle here that are like semi-transparent. I don't know, something right in the middle. We'll just make up a color. I think this is how this works. We'll see. All this tentacle mask sounds terrible, but isn't. Hey, Autogon. How's it going? How's the jam prep going? I mean, for like the jam you're running. I'm actually not sure if I'm supposed to make this, I think I'm supposed to actually mess with the opacity of this. Let me try that instead. Zero, 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 zero. I think this is actually how this is supposed to work. Why can I not... Oh, do I just have to erase? Okay. this one is going to be white, but semi-transparent. I think this is how it's supposed to be. So we have like this full color region, this half color, this very narrow half color region, and then this no color region. I think this is how this works. I don't know. I've never had to mask a sprite like this before. Probably gonna make the H page for it this weekend. Nice. Got some new emotes. Oh, I like that. Salute. Good. Did I export this? I like never remember. Okay, so the way I understand this, oh, these are good. A lot of detail. A lot to fit into what, like a 28 by 28 pixel, right? That's cool. So we're trying to mask these off here is what we're doing. So let's try it on one of these. We actually probably need to make a tentacle scene. Tentacle. Give me the mask, I guess. Actually, the mask is a sprite. Mask. And we add another child, which is the arm. And for the mask, what we say is dink, dink, dink. Somewhere in here. Clip children. Clip only. Let's put our texture in here. Quit just taking a while to approve. Oh, what did you put in there? Oh, hey, Ferlansky. How's it going? How's your jam going? Doing the Alberta slow jam. Where did I put this thing? There it is. So now we could put the arm in here. Oh, it's not a regular sprite. We need an animated sprite. Okay, sick. So as we move this arm up and down, it rises from the C here. The semi-transparency doesn't seem to be doing what I thought it would. Maybe that's because there's nothing behind it. This is cool. We can also use this for the shipwrecks. Cool. So we want to start. You got player movement done, rocket done, working on interactions now. Awesome. You missed that? Yeah, so this is, so what we've done here is we basically made a little sprite that the top half is fully opaque. The bottom half is fully transparent. I tried to make the middle semi-transparent, which doesn't seem to be working. But maybe that's because we don't have a background. So we're gonna see about that in a minute. And then here, sorry, I'm like really allergic this morning.
You really mustn't, darling.
Nope, seriously? I was muted again. This is why a button to mute is not good. Okay, so for the third time, this is a Sprite 2D. It's a mask. We've applied our mask texture to it. And we've set the clip children option on the canvas item to clip only. And then we've made a Sprite 2D as the child of the mask. And we can move it relative to the mask. As long as the mask doesn't move, if we just move the child of the mask, it will clip in and out. So that's pretty cool. I've never really used that before. Hopefully the third version of that explanation went through. Yeah, I didn't either. I was watching I remembered seeing it in a Just Codes video that a lot of people utilize Just Codes tech, specifically their water tech. This like water shader is theirs, and they also have some they have some systems for doing stuff like that. So I looked at how they did their masking, and now we're just gonna do that to our sea monster. So we'll get rid of all of these. Yeah, whatever. And we'll put our tentacles in here. Oh, okay. Why is that doing that? Maybe this is more complicated than I give it credit for. We gotta figure that out. Yeah, so it's not clip and draw for sure. Clip only. Oh. Oh, for Lansky, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Okay, maybe the transparent thing works now. No. Still not really. Okay, maybe I don't understand how to do a semi-transparent clipping deal. Fine. It might work on a background. We'll have to see. So, clip children, clip only. So this is clipping its children. Now, what is happening here would be my question. It's almost like acting like a sub-viewport or something. What? That maintain in the scene view? There's no way to tell. Whole thing over. Okay, well, that is weird. Gotta figure out why that's happening. I guess I haven't tried this with a scene like this. We might have to move this outside of the child structure here. These might need to just be separate things. What if I just put a tentacle in the main scene? Forget this. Forget the sea monster for a second. What if I just put one of these tentacles? Okay. Super weird. I have not seen this, and this is definitely not what happened. Why is it doing that? For one thing, this is way too big. Way bigger than it needs to be. What's happening on the bottom is I'm curious about. Okay, so we have a mystery. Why is it acting like a sub-viewport? This is definitely not what happened in the tutorial. He's just able to use it. For one thing, the sprite is like too big, I'm realizing. You can definitely make it smaller. Yeah, what is going on here? Huh. Children. Clip children only. Parent is used for the purposes of clipping only. Child is clipped to the parent's visible area. Parent is not drawn. That should not affect anything else, is my understanding of that. And yet, not only is it like showing what's under it, it's showing it in a very weird, compressed way. I try Googling this really quick. Okay, this is apparently known. Vulkan Mobile. Clip Children shows a copy of all nodes in the scene. if I switch rendering background, maybe this goes away. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, that is an issue with the mobile renderer only. So we're in Forward Plus land now, which is fine because as long as Forward Plus works with web build, I don't care. That was super weird. One. Let's just spread these tentacles around in a way that is reasonable. I think I want to put a little eye or like a face in the middle. And he just kind of blinks and also like bobs up and down. So we're going to need a script that controls these and kind of like undulates them. Let's not edit these in the editor. Let's have that be something we control. I guess we should start by having this be hidden. Then what we'll do, let's make a script. So I guess what it will do, let's remember our tentacles here, and then I guess let's go through tentacle arms array. An array of animated sprite 2D. And so we'll say for child in tentacles dot get children. What does include internal mean again? Returned array won't include internal children. Internal mean. Oh, that's a type of node I can add. I see. I see. So for each of these, kind of a mess. So for each of these, we need to say child dot get the array. No. Tentacle arms dot end child dot get child dx. That's index. Oh, interesting. Oh, get node. We want get node because we want to use the tree. We want to get the child of the child here. So we want to say that's cool that I can iterate through it with an index. Get node. So we want to say mask arm. Will this start from us? Oh, I should just say we're in ourselves here. We're in the child. We can say get node. Can I use the shorthand? I say mask arm, something like that. See about getting a relative path from us. A relative path from the current node or an absolute path. Okay. Okay, so that should work. Probably take this out. Right, that should be fine. Let's just see if that works, I guess. Guess we want to put one of these in here. Check the scene tree, the remote scene tree here, and see if this actually occurred. Yeah, it did, and it worked. So we got our 6 tentacle arms. Cool. We don't need this anymore. So let's go to our sea monster. Let's say, so what we want to do is basically we want to raise these tentacle arms up randomly and lower them back down. We probably want like a sine wave, but we want a different wave for each arm or arm in tentacle arms. Go to the documentation. Generate a sine wave. We can just do that. Saw a sine wave in here somewhere. This is like the worst way to find this. Sine. Oh, okay. Do this more directly. Variable. It returns the sign of angle, rad, and radians. Okay. Cool, cool. So we'll just start it somewhere. I guess we'll need to start them on a delay. We'll have a delay, and then we'll have each one start coming up and down. Give them each a timer. That seems like a dumb way to do that. I mean, we could just have, for it to start, we could have just 6 timers that all count down at different amounts. And then once they've started, then we can just start accumulating the delta and going up and down. Something like that. I'm just looking up a nice function for bobbing something up and down. My trigonometry is shit. Okay, this should be easy. But we have to pick a different time. So we need a timer to decide whether they're starting. This is a little weird. I haven't done anything like this before. We're basically just trying to simulate the tentacle going up and down with the wave. I guess it can just go up. I guess having it go up and down like a sine wave is maybe going to be too regular. We probably want them to just go up. We probably just want a timer to count down, have them go up, then have a timer, and then move them some arbitrary distance up and down. We probably don't want like a smooth sine wave. I think that would look maybe a little weird. I think we want something a little more inconsistent. So it moves up, it like is out, it moves up some distance, stops, moves down some distance, stops, moves up some distance, stops. I think that's reasonable. So let's actually put a timer on each tentacle. The wait times will be random. Variable tentacle timers. Timer. I'm gonna eat a little of my breakfast. I'm sorry. Thought I was gonna eat it on the ad break, and I just didn't. I missed the ad break. I need like to set up like a bot warning when an ad break's coming. What are we clamping these values to? This is fully down, 16. So fully up would be negative 16. Let's say constant, variable, constant. No range. I probably shouldn't name it range. Or we'll say something like if arm say is, for arm and tentacle arms... Oh, we want to do this... We're going to do it like this. Actually, instead of doing it this, we can just say... Tentacle array. Just do it as a node 2D. Tentacle and tentacle array. This is a little worse, but tentacle array dot append. That way we can get the corresponding timer for each child, or for each of the tentacles, instead of having to like relate different arrays. Tentacle array if tentacle dot get node. There's a lot of get nodes in process, which I don't love. Maybe this should happen on each. Maybe we should do this on each tentacle arm separately. I actually think that's fine. Do that. We don't have to mess around with getting stuff. Say like on ready variable moving say adjusting I like moving better. So if we're moving the tentacle, we won't worry about it. Or we'll say, if moving, we'll do the move. We'll need to define a target. The timer dot wait time equals rand f range. Say 1 to 3. I don't know. Got start. If moving, we'll do some moving stuff. Otherwise, we'll say lf timeout timer dot timeout. Maybe we don't do it this way. Timeout is a signal, not like a variable. Like a signal we should connect. Let's say that. the timer timeout, we can set a new target position, and then we can say that we're moving. So we'll say target position is vector 2, 0, def range. So the target will be negative extent to positive extent. Extent not declared. Oh, I never defined it here. Constant extent. Load. Actually, we need to make this like a vector 2i because we need to be able to compare it. More easily. Maybe we don't need to do that. We probably do, though. I don't really trust the is approximately function, but maybe it'll work. Let's just assume that it works. Because we need it to be a vector 2 to be able to pass it into the position thing. So if we are moving, we'll say position is position.lerp to target position. We'll say if position dot is equal approximately to target position, a moving is false. We'll say timer dot start if range min time find some minimum and maximum times to wait. I think the way we'll do this is we'll make a head for this sea monster, and we'll have the head come out first. So you'll see the bubbles, you'll see the head come out, and then in some time the tentacles will start coming out. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a heads up. And we can kind of delay the collision a little bit until the tentacles start to register. I'm still calling it moving. Let's say something like has target. I don't know why I made that a ready variable. Variable has target. Okay, each of these tentacles will handle their own shit now. Kind of see if one of these works by itself before we test all of them. Oh, I'm gonna need to. I'll just test all of them. Who cares? Oh, I don't have one in the scene. I want to test this scene, not the main scene. See if a tentacle pops up out of the corner here. No, seemingly no. See what I did wrong. I connected the signal, right? No, I didn't. Thought I did. Oh, I did. Starting the timer. Oh, we have a sea monster here. We just need to get it out of the way. All right, let's see if this works. I don't think it's working, but let's be patient. I like that the particles kind of come in. That's a good. I don't like how you can see the kind of outer ring of them. Probably should use sphere and not sphere surface. So they don't seem to be doing anything, which is unfortunate. Tentacles should start bobbing up and down now. Kind of irregular pattern. They do not seem to be. Why is that? There's something about the... Oh, we want to make the timer one shot for sure. Do not want auto start. This never seems to be firing, so let's say just test that theory. No, we have a different problem. Okay, no, the timers are timing out. Let's see if they restart. They should never restart because it seems like they're not moving. Kind of waiting to see if these ever... No, they're going again. Okay, so things are moving. Things are moving. I'm moving the arm. Oh, is it not? No. These are right. These coordinates seem right. 16 to -16. I'm just moving the local position. I'm not... The mask isn't moving. The mask is set up to be clip child correctly. We're grabbing the right. Oh, are the arms not set up correctly? Maybe we need to set these up. Maybe nothing is being drawn for them. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. It should just be showing them static as static images. I'm not animating them yet. So is there a problem with the positioning? Randef range, negative extent to positive extent. Position. Oh, we're moving the whole fucking tentacle. Arm dot position. Oops. Oops. Oopsies. Okay, something's happening. Not really sure what. Why did you do that? No, you didn't. Things are weird, but you didn't miss it. How in the world is that getting cut off? Oh, we're saying 0. Oops. Setting the target position to 0. We're trying to animate our little tentacled sea monster. Am I winning? Far from it. Far from it. But I know what we're doing wrong. It's not supposed to be 0. It should be arm.position.x. Oops. Arm.position.x. Can't be 0. We only want to change the y. Oh, thank you, Cubus. Too sweet. Okay, it's still borked in exactly the same way. Interesting. Why is it only these two? I mean, it's doing something. Maybe we don't mess with position. Maybe we change how this works. Maybe we say something like, oh, oops, I forgot to put another arm there. All right. I think I got it. I think I got it now. Anywhere it says position, it needs to say arm. And it does. Okay, please work now. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, the wait time is too long. That's definitely the case. We want it to happen more often. Oh, this is creepy and horrible. Okay, we probably also could do with some more tentacle arms. And we want them to animate. We'll get them animating soon. Okay, let's say minimum time is 1, maximum time is 3. Oh, the other way around. 4. I don't know. Well, let's do 3. He's just shy. Give him a break. Okay, it needs to be way more often. say something like 0.5. Let's say like 1.5. I want them to be like jerky motions, but I want them to be happening like pretty regularly. Have I hard-coded these numbers somewhere? Maybe even maybe even make them shorter, less visible, makes them unknown more scary. Yeah, I probably should clip the extents to an extent. That's like... Yeah, I don't necessarily want to show all of them. Let's get it animating. Still feels weird. Why does it feel weird? If arm position is equal approximately target position. Is it just taking a while to get into target position? Is that maybe the problem? Maybe the problem. When the ship enters, they shoot up at once and grab it. That's not a bad idea. Like, you have them do a lower extent, and then when something enters their collision, they go up way more. Yeah, I feel like maybe we're dealing with some, like, is approximately issues. Maybe we don't want a timer. Maybe we just forget the concept of the timer for the moment. Let's just close the loop. Forget about all this stuff. Let's just move the position. When it's moved, let's just reposition. Just to find a new position. Because it'll start to deviate just by merit of... Okay, yeah, this is some kind of... This is like a floating point error issue. Something like that. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it doesn't feel like it's enough motion because they aren't animating yet. Let's say like... Let's say if friend F range from 0, 1 to 2 greater than 1. Give it, let's basically coin flip. Then we'll say arm dot play drive A else arm dot play drive B. See if that works. Probably want to randomize there. Yeah, we want to randomize it to an extent. We don't want them all changing at the same time. So we'll also say something like arm dot. How do I set the FPS? What I want to know. Speed scale, maybe? Or do I have to go into the sprite frames? Speed scale, maybe. Okay, yeah, we'll just change the speed scale. That way we don't have to mess with the individual sprite frame. We'll say arm.speedscale equals rand f range, say 0.5 rand f range 0.5 1.5. Okay, now they should be going at different speeds. Okay, there we go. It's getting pretty gross now. Yeah, we definitely it is definitely we should max the extent like you're saying, unless a ship has come into our area, into our region, in which case we'll have them jump up. Pretty horrible. I want to reset the speed. We probably want more of these arms, if anything. Add like another set. Move them around a little bit. We could add a little bit of horizontal movement, I guess. Be cool. Are you thinking it will appear? Is it like a spell like the wind? No, this is going to be like a limited time obstacle. We'll like spawn them in every once in a while. Just cause problems for people. I have 8, 7, and we'll move them around a little bit, maybe. Say something like let's say ready variable x equals arm dot position dot x. When we set up a new position, we'll say x plus rand f range. I don't know. How much wiggle room do I have in the sprite itself? Would be my question. Sea monster tentacle. 2. There's 2 pixels. Yeah, there's 2 pixels of wiggle room. Okay. From -2 to +2. So there will be a little bit of horizontal movement, maybe. Oh. Do I actually have to put this after the arm, or not actually going to work? Okay, it is. Doesn't seem to be any horizontal movement happening. Oh no, there is. It's subtle, but it's there. I think I've stacked them up a little bit too much. I think I need to spread them around a little more. Maybe we have like an inner and more of an outer one. Something more like this. Let's see what this looks like. I'll have to fine tune the stacking, but something like this is okay. I think it's pretty gross. Oh. I need to bring them all in a little bit, maybe. The ones on the edge are getting a little too far. At least the ones on the left and the right edges. I don't know, maybe I go back to more what I had before. I think we're going to put something in the middle. We're going to put like an eye or a mouth. This is fun. I think this is the last like genuinely new thing we're going to add to the game. Then we're going to basically be done. All right. The head will probably be like what, 16 by 16. And so what we want is like, basically we just want a big eye, I feel. I need a... have it blink sometimes. AI. Why did I put the eye on the bottom? That's not right. Say body. AI. And for the body, make it kind of like more obular. Where are my colors here? It's these three colors. Better. An octopus beak in the middle would look cool. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know if I know how to draw an octopus beak, but we can try it. That's not it. We need something a little more 3D. Yeah, its head is going to bob up and down out of the water in the center, is what we're going to do. What does an octopus beak look like? Oh, that's pretty horrible. It's more of like a hooked thing. I don't know if that's going to totally work. But we can try it. So that might be a bit tough. My intention is that its face almost never comes out of the water. Octopus beak would be cool. Oh wow, they look crazy. Let's focus on. I think what we can do is probably animate the eye. Probably what we can do. That's probably where we'll put the character in the eye. Because we'll actually probably have this part be like semi-transparent. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's add a new frame. Let's have them blink. Oh, did I paint all of this on the body? I guess that makes sense. Let's try to do this correctly. Let's say new layer lid. Let's my art skills are very rudimentary, so doing something really cool might be kind of beyond me. And for this one, let's say just cover all of this. Have that play occasionally. Even have the eyes dart around. Stick with the eye. No, I would love... I thought that would be cool if I animated it back and had the mouth open up. But I'm doing a very straight-on thing, and I'm not sure how I would do it that way. Sea monster... head. I think it would be cool to have the eye dart around a bit too. Hold on a second. How is this possible? Delete this frame. A new frame. Except here, the eye is gonna like... move the eye down. Makes sense for the eye to move that much, or should I leave white space? Don't love this frame. Yeah, I think I think I need the white space there. This maybe. I'm Bart Lane. Working on a sea monster. Maybe this is better. Maybe this one goes up. This is like one animation. Actually, I honestly don't need this part. Well, I kind of do. I don't. It's identical to the first frame. So it would basically be this. That's its blinking. Part of this creature. Let me show you the sea creature. This sea monster that kind of writhes in the water here. We're gonna put a head in the middle. Kind of peeks out, blinks, and like looks around. You could have it close its eyes when it's about to sink in. Like it gets tired and then disappears. That could be cool. And then while it's active, it's doing this. It's like searching around with its eyes. I think that could be cool. We can use these in any order as well, so we can find what we like best. I would just make one more just for the sake of this sprite atlas. I don't think I have enough low ones, actually. There's only one low one, so maybe we get rid of this one. Make another low one. I think this is too low, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it looks weird when there's no more white of the eye. So I don't think I like that. You can just make another one of these. A lot like, it's just the mirror of this one, but I like those positions, I think. Okay, let's export this. Head. Oh, animated sprite. You know, without the timer, this doesn't need to be like this anymore. We can put this back on one script, which we'll probably do because we want to also get the head in the mix here. Feel like the blink should have an extra frame, like rather than 0, 50, 100, it should close in thirds, maybe. Anatomically, the top eyelid would come down with the pupil for a low look. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, anatomically, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's sweet. That's cool. That adds some nice change to it. It should be thirds, huh? Could be thirds. I like didn't give myself enough frames to do that. I kind of like this better than what the alternative would be, which would be like this. But maybe this is better. Maybe we just do this. And also, I guess, maybe arc it a little more, like, so that it's like this. I don't know if I love that. What we had was this. Common issue animating blinking eyes, too many frames. Interesting. Yeah, my idea was just that it would take, you'd have an extra frame of it closing, and then it would open back up and immediately. Like, it wouldn't do this. That's not really how people blink. But maybe that is how people blink. I don't know. I am not a good guesser. I kind of prefer this. This is kind of the 2/3, so we kind of jump to the 2/3, but we can still see the pupil. I'm going to do like a little sleepy animation where it goes from here to here and then back to here again. And then that's probably when he'll submerge back in. He'll probably have just a little sleepy animation instead of just the regular blink. Probably go back and forth to this a couple of times. And then submerge. And when he's active, his eyes will be going around everywhere. I guess his eyelid should also go away when he's looking up. I don't know if I love that, but be consistent. No, I'm not doing that. You usually just need open, closed, half open, open again. Okay, so I'm just messing up the order. It should be this, closed, half open, and then open. And then when I make him sleepy, it'll go half open and then closed again. Okay. Yeah, I just messed up the order. Okay, cool. I think that's fine. I think we can work with this. So let's get this little guy in our sea monster here. We'll put him right in the middle. Put him right in the middle here. I do think I want to change the particle emitter to be a sphere instead of a sphere. A circle, not a sphere. A circle instead of a circle surface or whatever they call it. I guess they call it sphere surface, huh? Interesting. So bubbling surf. So let's change its spawn to be sphere. That should emphasize the center instead of emphasizing the edges. Which to me will look better. But let's maybe widen it a little bit more. I think it'll look better when there's a head popping out of the water at least. All right, let's get this sea monster in here. Oh, one other thing. We need to make the mask. That's going to be 16 by... let's just make it 32 by 32, just so we can move him if we want to. We're going to say add child, say sprite 2D. Mask. That is a child. We need to make a new sprite frames. Call this one blank. So we'll pick this one, and this one. We are blink. Not going to be repeating though. Oh, in which case we need to... Nope, not what I wanted to do. I want to add this frame again. Eight by 1. What busted there? Oh, something about the plugin? Oh no, we got it. So we slow it down. Be slow. Better. Let's make another animation. We'll call this one search. We'll just we'll figure out an order that we like. Let's move the head up just so we can see it better. See more of it. The most he'll ever get is this, but I'm actually not going to have him do that. I want to figure out how to make the mask semi-transparent around its edges. I need to figure out how to do that. Doesn't seem to be particularly easy. Maybe we just do something like this. I don't think this is how you do it. I expected it to work based on the transparency, but maybe it works based on the color. Nope. I'll have to look at that, because I've seen people do that. I've seen people do this using this mask to make something semi-transparent, but maybe there's some settings I'm messing up. Where'd my music go? Are you trying to mask there? I mean, I was just trying to do a semi-transparent border. Because right now it goes from solid just to nothing. And I've tried a couple of things. I've tried painting with a semi-transparent layer. Like if I just set this color to be semi-transparent. Doesn't seem to do anything. Like, this doesn't seem to have the intended effect. Border? Not totally sure what that means. I'm not trying to do a border, I'm just doing, at the water line, I'm trying to, like, make it semi-transparent. Like, you can still see it beneath the water. But that doesn't seem to be... Oh, wait. No, there it is. Why was that not working for me earlier? Maybe because I didn't have the background underneath it? But yeah, that's what I want. Never mind. I achieved it. Got in my own head. So now you can see him kind of submerging into the water at the border. I don't know why that wasn't working for me earlier. You like the little octopus? It's not little. It's like enormous. It's like horrible creature. Yeah, it's little arms. And the little enormous octopus ready to just snap ships in half. It's like 8 times the size of a ship. Yeah, we'll have it blink, and then we'll have it get sleepy. Like, when it first comes out, its eyes will be searching, and it'll be super aggro, and then we'll have it, like, blink a few times, and then get sleepy, and then it will descend back into the water. I think that'll be fun. So it's like an island, but it's temporary. Like, it's a temporary obstacle. I think that'll be fun to have. Just pop up. We'll pick some spawn points that work for it. I think that'll be kind of fun. Oh, nice. Cubus with the emote art. It's a friendly little guy. He's just waving. He just wants to say hi. He just wants to play. He doesn't understand. Pretzel rocks. Why can't I listen to more than one song at a time? I mean, not at a time, but you know. Why you do me like that? Oh, let's keep working on this little guy. Pretzel stops, yeah. Not happy with pretzel rocks. But I don't know what an alternative would be. That would let me play YouTube and Twitch safe music. What was I doing? Oh yeah, messing with the animations. Oh yeah, I want to fix my other mask now, since we know that it works and I was just being, I guess, an idiot before. Not really sure why that wasn't working before. I want the tentacles to have the same kind of like in and out of the water mask. We might make it bigger, if anything. Now it should work with the now the tentacles should show semi-transparent at their edges as well. Yeah, it does. Okay, so you can see it coming in and out of the water. So that's cool. We'll probably make it gradual and longer. Because the ship only has a couple pixels like this, but the ships aren't very deep, whereas this is like a deep sea creature. So we should probably have it be a little more gradual and a little longer as far as the transition. Let's get that eye moving around. I think that'll be fun. So we've got our blink. And then we need search. Is what I was doing when I somehow distracted myself with something else. Alright, so search is going to be... We need to pick an order. Maybe left, right, left... right, left, like this. Maybe we don't have it go across every time. Maybe we do something more like this. That's kind of insane, maybe. I mean, it's definitely too fast, but... Maybe just 1 FPS? I guess that's fine, right? That's, like, reasonable. Maybe we get rid of the neutral end frame. Maybe we put it at the beginning. Which I guess it needs to be at the end. For transitions and such. I think this is fine. And then let's do one, let's like do a sleepy. Do a sleepy animation. That'll be a lot like blank. A little different. So it'll be like this, this, this. Oh, no. We'll need to start with a blank. Then we'll need to add a couple of the frames again. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. We're doing kind of like a Buford. Do like the sleepy guy here who can't like stay awake. Too much excitement. Okay, this looks stupid, but I think it'll be funny. Okay, a little slight change here. I want to get rid of this one. I would just want one more. Or wait, is this it? Oh, I want to move these around. Then one more frame. Grab the last one. Gotta be an easier way for me to just copy frames that I've already loaded. So like this, I'm thinking this. Is this too fast? Let's stop this and watch it. I think it doesn't quite communicate what I want. The idea is that he's like starts just like he's like falling asleep and then he wakes up and then he falls asleep again. I guess this is like exactly the same animation. We could just play it twice. I think we need something like this. So like he falls asleep, tries waking up, and then he falls asleep again. We could get rid of this one. Maybe we hold a frame. Like maybe we add one more of these here. They're like just a simple copy. Paste frame. Oh, copy frame, paste frame. Yeah, there we go. Add another one. So it'll hold here a little longer. So he's like falling asleep. Has that like burst of energy and then like just loses it. Maybe this transition is a little rough. He just submerges into the water at the end of this. I don't love it. I don't love this sudden transition here. So let's just move this to the end. And actually we don't need this duplication, do we? copy this. It's like this. How about this? This could be fun. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I want. It's not gonna repeat. We'll just play this before he goes away. He just gets sleepy. All right, I like that. I think that's fun. All right, unfortunately, I have to go. Ads are about to start. I can't snooze them, but work time. This is awesome. We'll keep working on this tomorrow. Finish this up. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Been great. Wish I'd spotted the ads. I could have snoozed them. But time just got away from me. This was a really fun stream. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. And I'll see you next time. Sorry, the time kind of got away from me.